What? 7 million Chinese PLA troops liberating France? The French once made a film called Chinese in Paris. Let me walk you through the plot. It's absurdly interesting. You can never guess it right. Back in 1970s, 600 million PLA troops began liberating Europe, with 7 million about to free France. Yet the French president is still putting on makeup. He then gives a televised speech, urging people to fight bravely to that very last moment, declaring that France will never surrender. The moment he finishes speaking, he gets on the plane and flees to the United States. French officials scramble to flee with him. As France is about to fall, officers in the Ministry of Defense are still blaming each other and dodging responsibility. They can't even find the nuclear launch codes. The whole country is in chaos. If the PLA doesn't arrive soon, France might destroy itself first. Many French people think they might as well enjoy one last moment of pleasure. In the end, guided by French traders, the PLA peacefully freed France, and the PLA quickly finds the nuclear keys by themselves. Can you imagine that? A new French government is formed, and new officials are recruited. To show loyalty, French people claim to believe in Marxism in hopes of getting an official position. The Paris Opera House even shouts the slogan, "Only by liberating all of humanity can be the proletariat liberate itself." The PLA eventually liberates all of Europe. Productivity soars, countries divide labor, and goods become abundant. France, which is not good at industry, is assigned to make chimney. Under PLA governance, French society becomes orderly. The French male actor realizes that this version of France is the best France, and that the previous hedonism was wrong. Socialism, he concludes, is the future of humanity. But the actress asks, "You work so hard that we don't even have time to fall in love." The actor replies, "Now there is only one kind of love, love for the people. Promiscuity is the greatest enemy of productivity, and from now on, call me comrade." Before liberation, the French were too sexually promiscuous and had all kinds of sexually transmitted diseases. After liberation, the PLA shuts down all bars and the pornography industry. This makes the French unhappy. They can surrender, but they cannot give up promiscuity and entertainment. French capitalists then stage a series of assassinations, attacks, and resistance movements. They later persuade the general of the PLA, arguing that the French are naturally decadent and hard to change. It would be better to allow them to fully degenerate, on the one hand reducing resistance and maintaining order, and on the other letting the whole world see their ugliness as a warning. Two birds with one stone. Absurdly, the Chinese general is convinced by this suggestion and allows the French to indulge themselves. France almost completely degenerates. The French actor I mentioned before, who has firm revolutionary ideals, is deeply saddened by his fallen compatriots and leads a small group of awakened French people to sabotage entertainment venues. Taking advantage of the chaos, the capitalists then persuade the PLA general to personally join the entertainment and have fun with the people. The plot becomes even more absurd because the general accepts the suggestion and degenerates together with the French people, eventually being seduced by the actress. But afterward, the general feels deep regret and reports back to China, saying that the French do nothing but eat, drink, and indulge in debauchery, that no civilized person can withstand it, and that his will is almost completely worn down. The French, he says, are beyond saving. The Chinese government has no choice but to order all PLA troops to immediately withdraw from France. The PLA secretly flees overnight, not daring to disturb the French who are still indulging themselves. The next day, the French resistance led by the main actor finds that all the PLA troops are gone and claims that they drive away the evil Chinese army, receiving enthusiastic support from all the French people now. However, countless French women are instead punished by the French themselves. They are labeled traitors and collaborators, publicly humiliated, and had their heads bowed. The French president who had fled returned to France, claiming that he always believed justice would prevail. At the end of the film, the actress, utterly disillusioned with France, goes to Italy because the Chinese PLA is still in Italy, and that, she believes, is a wonderful world. You see, this film was released in 1974 and was made by the French themselves. Even I, as a Chinese person, feel embarrassed watching it. It's just unimaginable. As long as one dares to use the dirtiest weapons of humanity, one can defeat the world's strongest discipline and ideals, ultimately disgusting the enemy to surrender. In other words, human weaknesses will always defeat human virtues. Do you agree with the film's point of view?